Hello, and welcome back to English Daily Lessons, your place to listen, repeat, shadow, and learn English step by step. I'm Charlie, and I'm glad you're here. Today, we'll learn how to describe your day in English. Not just short words, but full ideas and natural sentences. Why is this important? Because your day is real. You know it well. You don't have to think too much or search for ideas. You don't need to talk about history, science, or politics. You can talk about your life. You can say, I wake up at 7. I eat breakfast. I go to work. I relax in the evening. These sentences are simple but powerful. When you talk about your day, you use real English, useful English, that helps you in daily conversations. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to try. When you talk about your day, you begin to think in English. You speak more naturally and stop translating in your head. You feel more confident each time you speak. Let's take an example. Imagine someone asks, "What did you do today?" You can answer easily if you've practiced. I woke up at 7, I went to work, I had coffee and answered emails. In the evening, I made dinner and watched TV. That's real communication. That's your goal. Even if you're alone, not in class, or shy, you can still practice speaking English by talking about your day. So, whenever you don't know what to say, start simple. What did I do today? What time did I wake up? What did I eat? Where did I go? What did I do this evening? These small questions help you build natural English habits. They help you speak in complete sentences without stress. You can do this in the morning to talk about yesterday, or at night to talk about today. The key is to keep it simple and speak with confidence. Next, we'll begin with the morning, how to talk about what happens when your day starts. Before we continue, if you're enjoying this episode, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to English Daily Lessons. It really helps more learners find these lessons, and it keeps you updated whenever a new episode comes out. Part 2. Morning Routine. Morning is a very important part of your day. It sets your mood, gives you energy, and it's a great time to use English. Now, let's practice some simple morning sentences. Repeat each one after me twice. I usually wake up at 7 o'clock. Now you repeat. I usually wake up at 7 o'clock. Sometimes I wake up earlier when I have a busy day. Now you repeat. Sometimes I wake up earlier when I have a busy day. If I sleep late, I feel tired the next morning. Now you repeat. If I sleep late, I feel tired the next morning. I stay in bed for a few minutes and think about my day. Now you repeat. I stay in bed for a few minutes and think about my day. I stretch my arms and legs before I get up. Now you repeat. I stretch my arms and legs before I get up. Then I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth. Now you repeat. Then I walk to the bathroom and brush my teeth. I wash my face with cold water. Now you repeat. I wash my face with cold water. Sometimes I take a quick shower if I feel sleepy. Now you repeat. Sometimes I take a quick shower if I feel sleepy. When I finish, I put on clean clothes. Now you repeat. When I finish, I put on clean clothes. Then I go to the kitchen and prepare breakfast. Now you repeat. Then I go to the kitchen and prepare breakfast. I usually eat something light like eggs, toast, or fruit. Now you repeat. I usually eat something light like eggs, toast, or fruit. I drink coffee most mornings. Now you repeat. I drink coffee most mornings. Before leaving the house, I check my phone and my bag. Now you repeat. Before leaving the house, I check my phone and my bag. Now listen to a short story. In the morning, I wake up and open the curtains. I brush my teeth, wash my face, and take a shower. I put on clean clothes and prepare breakfast. I eat slowly and plan my day. Before leaving, I check my messages, pack my bag, and step outside. Next, we'll move into the afternoon. How to describe your daily work, study, or home routine. Part 3. Afternoon routine. The afternoon is often busy. Some people go to work, others go to class, and some stay home. Whatever you do, it's a great time to practice English. Repeat each sentence after me, twice. After lunch, I go back to work. Now you repeat. After lunch, I go back to work. Sometimes I feel sleepy after eating. Now you repeat. Sometimes I feel sleepy after eating. I check my emails and answer important messages. Now you repeat. I check my emails and answer important messages. I usually have 1 or 2 meetings in the afternoon. Now you repeat. I usually have 1 or 2 meetings in the afternoon. If I work from home, I sit at my desk and open my laptop. Now you repeat. If I work from home, I sit at my desk and open my laptop. I like to keep my desk clean and organized. Now you repeat. I like to keep my desk clean and organized. I take a short break around 3 o'clock. Now you repeat. I take a short break around 3 o'clock. I drink tea or water and some small snack. Now you repeat. I drink tea or water and sometimes eat a small snack. If I have free time, I study English or listen to a podcast. Now you repeat. If I have free time, I study English or listen to a podcast. Before finishing work, I write down what I did today. Now you repeat. Before finishing work, I write down what I did today. Here's a short story. In the afternoon, I check my emails and write my to-do list. I usually have short meetings or video calls. I drink some water, stretch a little, and keep working. If I have time, I listen to English audio to keep improving. Before finishing, I write down 1 new word I learned today. Now let's move into the evening, a time to rest, relax, and review your English. Part 4. Evening routine. Evening is the time to slow down and prepare for tomorrow. Repeat these sentences after me, twice. I come home around 6 in the evening. Now you repeat. I come home around 6 in the evening. I take off my shoes and sit down for a few minutes. Now you repeat. I take off my shoes and sit down for a few minutes. I cook dinner or order food if I feel tired. Now you repeat. I cook dinner or order food if I feel tired. I eat dinner at the table with my family. Now you repeat. I eat dinner at the table with my family. After dinner, I clean the kitchen and wash the dishes. Now you repeat. After dinner, I clean the kitchen and wash the dishes. Sometimes I go for a short walk after dinner. Now you repeat. Sometimes I go for a short walk after dinner. Before bed, I read a book or listen to calm music. Now you repeat. Before bed, I read a book or listen to calm music. I go to bed around 10 or 11 o'clock. Now you repeat. I go to bed around 10 or 11 o'clock. Short story. In the evening, I come home and relax. I cook dinner and eat slowly. I sometimes talk with my family or watch a short video. Before bed, I read or listen to English to keep learning. I prepare my clothes for tomorrow, turn off the lights, and go to sleep. In the next part, we'll put everything together, your full daily routine from morning to night. Part 5, Full Day Recap. Let's review everything you learned today. I wake up, get ready, and eat breakfast. In the afternoon, I study or work. In the evening, I relax and prepare for tomorrow. You've just practiced describing your full day in English. You've listened, repeated, and spoken full sentences that you can use anytime. Keep practicing every day until it feels natural. You don't need to be perfect, just consistent. Each time, add a new detail. What you ate, who you met, or something new you learned. This is how your English grows, one sentence at a time. If you enjoyed this lesson, hit like and subscribe